Hello, Bert and I are here in the office again today, and I want to tell you a little bit about our plans for this fall. Okay, Bert. First, I want to thank the team of people from across the university who have worked tirelessly to create our fall opening plan. After you review the details, I'm sure you'll agree that it's comprehensive. I applaud their efforts at being thoughtful and thorough in all that they've compiled and planned. The pandemic is a fluid situation. COVID-19 is new, and for that reason, there's so much scientists don't know about it. As data has been gathered and analyzed, recommendations have changed. Decisions have had to change. We've all had to change our routines and our ideas about what to expect and when. And as more research is conducted and more conclusions reached, our decisions may have to change some more. This situation reminds me of life in the United States during World War II. Then, those who joined the military put their lives on hold and served. I am proud of and thankful for the IUP alumni, faculty, staff, and students who are on the front lines of the fight against COVID-19. Those who stayed on the home front adjusted their lives to adapt to uncertainty and shortages. Many referred to the adjustments they had to make as doing it for the duration. No one knew how long the duration would be. They just knew it meant till the war ended. Those who stayed on the home front went on with their daily lives with adjustments for the duration. That's not unlike the situation we currently face. As human beings, we live by time and schedules and seasons. It's in our nature to want to know what to expect next. I urge you to be patient. Understand that while we don't know what the pandemic's duration will be, we all must try to get on with our lives with adjustments as best we can. I'd like to share a bit about why we made the decisions we have. I again caution you that the decisions we've made might have to change, depending on what course the pandemic takes. We're taking precautions like requiring face coverings and providing guidance on distancing and hand washing and regular cleaning and disinfecting because we are following guidelines provided by the CDC, Pennsylvania Departments of Health and Education, and the American College Health Association. They all say that those actions help to limit transmission of the virus. Until the medical and public health communities understand more about immunity to COVID-19 and create a vaccine, we will continue to require face coverings, distancing, and the like. Through survey, we know that our students first and foremost want to have an in-person experience. They want to be here. We also know that for many students, learning in an online-only environment is challenging for varying reasons. Some of our students do not have a safe or conducive home environment, don't have access to good internet service, or struggle online. We must also remember we've said often that we firmly believe a face-to-face education supplemented with online tools is the best way to learn. Those reasons and others help to drive the decision to resuming in-person classes to the extent that we can with a hybrid approach. That also is why we are asking our student-facing staff members, those who work in the Center for Multicultural Student Leadership and Engagement, the Center for Career and Professional Development, financial aid, and other such operations to be present, with varied schedules to prevent crowding. And that is why we are asking staff members who do not interface with students to continue to work from home or find ways to work on-site with a reduced number of people at any given time. You'll find all the details in the published plan. Please read that information carefully, and please know that if conditions warrant a change, we will be flexible and act. Our plan does not follow the same path some other universities have chosen, and I acknowledge there isn't one perfect scenario. The very best we can do is weigh our options while meeting our mission and trying to balance that with reducing risks the very best we can. I'd like to conclude with a few words of caution for everyone. If we all do our best to limit the spread of the virus by wearing face coverings, by washing our hands, by not gathering in large groups, each of us will be at less risk. This doesn't mean on campus only. It also means taking these precautions at home or in your off-campus housing, when you go out to dinner or go shopping, or for students, when you go home to visit your family and friends. We all must work in partnership to make these adaptations effective. The more precautions we all take will help lessen the time we must spend living with adjustments. It also means we have a better chance of continuing to operate in person and not moving to an entirely online mode. Let's all help each other by stopping the spread, by teaching and learning together, and by making IUP a shining example in higher education. Thank you. Wash your hands.